I will check the works that we've done first. Okay, so I will take one woman. Okay, the code is correct. This is deduction from breakfast. So this is all correctly being assigned. Okay, this is all no problem. The rates, the season has been being inserted correctly. Okay, let me check out the pricing. Okay, correct. No issues. Royal Heritage maybe. There are rooms being created here. Try use to 6 codes in the product code. So this should be STP and BF. Okay, STP and BF. So it should be 3 codes possible.
ห้องใหม่ของโรงแรม
ไม่แล้วคือไอ้รุ่นไทยอันนั้นคือแบบ create เองเหรอ
This is all correct. But instead of low season, you can just call it low, high, peak.
No season, we told you already.
ทำไมไม่
Okay,
create
the
ล่ะ
pricings you're putting FIT, but you can put on the group also so that you can have base rate for the group. Okay, I'll check.
วินอินค่ะ
Wing. Yeah, SIDF, superior room.
อันบน NCL อะไร NCL อะไรสักอย่าง
Yeah,
เซฟทูมา
I would suggest you keep it as a standard to say the superior room with breakfast so everything is correct. So it won't be any different. So exclude here, try to make
นี่
it
เห็นไหม
no.
เจอมันต้องคลิกเกตให้หมดเจอ
The driver and time make it no.
ใช่เขาต้องคิดเรื่องตามฟอร์แมตที่เราตกลงกันไงว่าไดเวอร์โน
Discord
yes
ใช่แต่ว่าเพราะว่าวีนอินอ่ะไกด์กับไดเวอร์ไกด์เราให้นอนได้ไง
มันเป็น default
ไม่เป็น default ทัวร์ลีดเดอร์ตรงเอสพอร์ตต้องเทียบให้หมด
คือเพราะว่าเขาอย่างโรงแรมนี้มันเป็นโรงแรมสำหรับซีรีส์แล้วไกด์นอนอยู่แล้วฉะนั้นเรามันต้องเป็น exception
เขาบอกว่าถ้าเป็น default คือ no default อ่ะ
you
เรา
know
ไปเปลี่ยนเอง
ก็โรงแรมอื่นมันใช่แต่โรงแรมนี้โรงแรมซีรีส์ก็เป็น
เดี๋ยว
จะ
เช็ค
เสีย
กันออนไล
ถูกแล้ว
น์
ถูกแล้วถูกแล้ว
โอเค
บันทึกไปให้สาขาฝั่งนู้น
คือดีนะเขาจะได้รู้ว่าเราถึงกันไม่ใช่นั่งเป็นเฉยๆมันคุณครูถามแล้วไม่ตอบ
เขารู้แล้วว่าเป็นพี่ออยอ่ะ
สัญลักษณ์ค่ะ
Okay, so there are some promotions here you can be
แล้ว
working
เรา
on.
เอาโรงแรมไม่ได้โปรโมชั่นอะไรเลย
There's one condition here. It say minimum stay during peak season.
เจอหลายเรื่องเอง
1st December, 10 January, minimum 5 nights. So what you can do it here, this is having minimum 5 nights actually in the peak season. So what you can do it here, when in the rate set here, you should see something in the stay length minimum and maximum. So what you can do it here, you can set the minimum nights here. So this will be validate the minimum.
Stay range
so it means if during the period that I set up and they have only like if they only was until Jan have minimum night only then I have to switch
Yes, exactly. Okay, so depends on the condition. Because this one is very straightforward, the entire peak season. So if it is only certain period, you have to split the day range to be the day range that applicable promotions.
I can switch from here
You can split from here. Yeah, just click on the existing day range and split from there.
เราสปิดให้ถ้าเกิดมันไม่
เข้าไป
ใช่
ที่เข้าไปที่พิเศษที่ต้องการสปิดได้
ใช่
ก็คือง่ายๆสปีดก่อนแล้วค่อยไปตั้งเลทไอ้นี่ใช่ไหม
ไม่เป็นไรคือเราทำตามคอนแทคไปก่อนแล้วพอมีดีเทลอื่นเช่น
ค่อ
ว่าย
สปีดออก
ช่วงพีค3 วันต้องอยู่ที่นั่น3 ไนท์อย่างเงี้ยเราค่อยมาสปิดในเลทในพีเรียดนั้น
อ๋ออย่างนี้ถ้า3 ไนท์ 10% ลด 10% ฉันก็ต้องมาลดเองมือเองก่อน
เดี๋ยวเขาอาจจะมีฟัง
โอ
ก์ชัน
เค
อื่น
จ้ะ
อย่าคาดหวัง
ออก
อย่าให้ความหวังมาก
โอเคจ้ะ
เจออีกแล้ว
โอเคโอเคเอาแค่7 step
จานรับหน้าบ้านจาน
Okay, so in the each of the date range here, you will notice that in the others here there is a stay pay promotion. Okay, it's not in the contract. So this is helping you to say that stay 3 pay 2, so that you whenever you stay 3 nights you get one FOC promotion. Stay 2 means you pay only 2 nights whenever you stay 3 nights. Okay, so you can keep adding yourself.
ถ้า
You can keep adding yourself so that whenever it stays 6, you pay 4. Okay, you can keep adding yourself. So if the maximum here is only up to 6/4, I mean maximum 2 nights, you stop at this point. Okay,
It is like unlimited
then you can just fill out until the end.
until
There's an easier way to do that. Okay, going there. So on the right hand side here, we see there is a stay pay type. Okay, last year means it will apply to the last night. Okay, so if you have staying 5 nights, so the if the stay pay FOC nights here will be applied on the last night.
Intent of include ABF ป่ะ compulsory ABF ป่ะ
Going there.
recommended.
Okay, first night means it will apply the FOC on the first night. Cheapest night. So if you have crossing seasons, low and high season, for example, so the system will apply the FOC on the cheapest night, which is the low season. Okay, and repeat on first, repeat on last is actually working the same with the first and the last year, but first and last year you need to fill up the stay pay here from the very beginning until the end. But let's say if you want to keep it repeating, what you can do it here, you can put on the repeat on first. Yeah, tell the system repeat how many times. So if you putting 2, you will have stay 3 pay 2, stay 6 pay 4. Yeah, it will repeat yourself. So you will repeat yourself. So in this example, you will until stay 3, stay 6, and stay 9.
ก็คือไม่ป้าต้องใส่มือเองปกติต้องเป็น3จ่าย2 6จ่าย4แต่อันเนี้ยคือใส่ period เดียวแล้วก็ repeat เขาเอาว่าเป็น
It
3
means 3 free of charge ไหม
Stay 3, pay 2, 3 free of charge.
In case of
I mean, stay. You have 3 settings for stay
no
pay
minimum night
until free 3 nights.
until free 3 nights.
Correct.
Correct. Okay, so the FOC will be applying to the first night. This is the same, but the FOC will be applying on the last night. Okay, so this is the stay pay. I will save this one first. Okay, the same situation just now. I have explained this one. Breakfast only and extra pay is optional. So in this screen, you see no columns for extra bed. Okay, but I need to insert the extra bed here for the child. So what you can do here, you can actually adding additional columns here. So what you can do here, if you go back to product details, you will see there is one column called extra. Okay, extra, there are 5 extras here. You can actually adding in. So the first extra that I will be adding is the gala dinner, which is on the New Year Eve.
Yes.
We're charging 7,000. So I can say this is New Year Eve. What you call that? You call it compulsory gala dinner, or you call it New Year Eve gala dinner?
Compulsory.
Too long. I can just say gala dinner. Okay. So description here, you can repeat the same. Okay. There is a charging method here. There are few charging methods here. So bottom here are all optional. So depends situation. So I will explain the compulsory first. Don't worry if you don't remember it. We have manual to show you how. Compulsory group means it will always charging one group, entire group, as compulsory. Compulsory is group single. Compulsory, they are actually working quite similar. Compulsory packs means it will always compulsory charge based on number of packs that you have. So if you, let's say you have if you have 2 packs, okay, when you are compulsory packs means it will be compulsory charging 2%. Okay, so gala dinner is something that you're charging compulsory per person, so this is the right charge. Okay, compulsory single means it's always charging for one. Okay, so it's compulsory price. Okay, so in this screen here, to
ทุกแท็กที่มีในห้อง
okay, compulsory
ถ้าสามคน
dinner here
Yeah.
is only applicable on 31st December 2018. 2018. So what I can do here, I can actually come into here. Okay, it's only applied on one night, so I have to split the duration. So 31st of December is in here. So what I can do here, I will come to here, split the date range. Tell the system the next date here is 31st December. When I split this one, you will see the next. This is not correct because this is 31st December until 10th of January. So you need to tell the system the next date that's having normal rate is 1st of January. Okay, so this is until 31st December, 31st December, this is 1st January. Okay, so if I click OK, you will see all of the rates here. You will have a selection of gala dinner, but you can actually leave it 0, depends on the seasons. So if the gala dinner is not applicable for this period, you leave it there, leave it 0. But on 31st of December here, you can actually mention 7,000 for adult, child is the same price.
50%.
50%. Okay, and you save. And in that case, the system will charging the compulsory dinner for adult and child automatically. Okay, another option is that extra bed that we mentioned just now. This can be handled using extra also. Okay, so extra bed here I can just mention this is for child. Extra bed.
Sorry, Jack.
Yes.
For the extra function, they have only five row.
Yeah.
If we have more
No.
than 5.
So you need to use it wisely. So depends on situation what to be used. Okay. So what normally being used is gala dinner, extra bed for child, and of course lunch, dinner, blah 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 blah. But extra here, bear in mind that extra here is the optional things that you can book with the room. So there are two methods to do that. So one is to enter with the extra here. This is how you can do it here, or you insert an additional service. So you might probably, let's say you have many options of meal, that should be additional service. It shouldn't be extra. So I will show you how to create all those meal.
Because in our country, we have a lot of
Event,
event.
there is a charge, right?
Loi-Trung, Songkran Day, a lot of.
Chinese New Year.
Yeah.
Those are surcharge. I'll show you surcharge how to do that. Okay, so child extra bed, I'll be using the same. Okay, there are few charging methods. I'll start with the FCU per SCU first. FCU stands for first charge unit. Second charge, SCU, second charge unit. Okay, if you don't remember it, it's okay. This is first charge unit. This is second charge unit. Okay, you can see it here already. First charge unit, second charge unit. First charge unit is room. This is per night. Yes, per room per night. Okay, so if I am charging per FCU per room per night. Okay, so whenever I have, yeah, it's charging per room per night. Okay, I don't need to mention it. It's charging per room per night. Per group, always one. Per group means the entire booking. Per group, entire booking. Per pax means per pax. Yeah, so if you are 2 pax, you're charging 2 pax. If you are per room, then you're charging per room basis. If you have 3 rooms, you're charging 3 times. Yeah, per SCU is 9.
Per night.
SCU per night. Okay, so depends on what is the charging here. So if it is per room per night, it could be wrong because you might not, I'm not sure, you might not need extra bed for certain nights, not sure. So if it is per room per night, if you have 3 rooms, you might only need extra bed for 1 room, which is not correct. Whenever this is per room per night, the system is charging for you automatically. If you have 3 rooms, 3 nights, system will calculate extra bed as 3, which is multiply 3, which is not correct, probably not correct. If you are charging per person, this is not correct also because the per pax here is actually per adult basis. If you are 2 adults, you're charging additional for 2 adults, but in this case, this is charged. Okay, per room probably is not correct also because if you have 3 rooms, I need only 1 extra bed. Okay, and if it's per night, probably is not correct also. Depends on situation. So if let's say I want to have, I'm not sure whether it will happen. If I want to have only 2 nights, let's say 3 stay nights, I only need extra bed for 2 nights. Would that be happening? That would.
But actually no. Every night is the same.
Okay, so probably can be per night. Okay, per group means you are telling the system how many quantity required. Okay, so if let's say you need 1 extra bed, 3 nights, you just tell the system quantity. You are telling the quantity. So if you want 1 extra bed, 2 nights, you put it 2. You are telling the quantity. So this is the most flexible one because you are telling the system how many extra bed you need based on the number of nights. Okay, so depends on situation. Let's say this is the one that is suiting the extra bed charge, and we use this one. Later on when we in the booking level, we will see once more how is the charging method, so that you can decide whether extra bed should be per night basis, or per group basis, or others. Usually we will ask the clients to use per group, so that it's very flexible. You are telling the system how many extra bed, how many nights is required. We see in the booking level. Okay, I leave it per group first. We see in the booking later on. So in the rates here, again, I will have an additional charge here, additional columns here for child extra bed. Okay, so I don't need to put the pricings for adult. I can put the pricings for child. Okay, so how much is that? There's no pricing. Just for example, 200. Okay, so each of the columns here, each of the bed range here, you can put the pricings for child.
This is for the room type.
Optional. Yeah. Okay, bear in mind that extra, whenever it is not charging compulsory, this is always something that's optional. So reading on the contract, if breakfast is the compulsory, this should be in the child column. If extra bed is the optional, it should be an extra. If extra bed and breakfast is compulsory, it should be in the child column. Okay, child is always something mandatory. Okay, another one. Another one, surcharge. Okay, depends how is the charging method. If this is compulsory per pax, we use this one. Okay, some per room per night. Okay, depends on the situation. Okay, so it will be per room. If this is per room per night, you won't be able to have the selections. Okay, so there are 2 ways to handle surcharge. One is you make it as an extra compulsory pax, system will calculate for you automatically. Another one is you do it directly in the derivation. Okay, because when you put here surcharge, let's say you put here surcharge. Okay, this is something when you go B2B online, this is some things that can be seen by your agents. Okay, they will see surcharge how much, where it could be some things that you do not want them to see. Okay, compulsory dinner they might need to see because they might know the charge of the gala dinner. A surcharge here, instead of putting in the extra here as the compulsory, I would suggest you straight away put the pricings here into the rates. So if surcharge, they already say that 100 surcharge per room per night, then you just add. Okay, just include in the room rate. So you don't need to mention that to your agents.
เขาแนะนำให้บวกมือดีกว่าเพราะว่าเซอร์ชาร์จที่เขาให้เมื่อกี้ตรงที่ดรอปดาวมันมีแต่ per pax
อ๋อมันต้องเป็นเปิร์
เซอ
ก็
ร์
ได้
ชาร์จ per pax only correct that's why ถึงทำไม่ได้เพราะฉะนั้นเราก็มาเหมือนที่กลัวทำเป็น per pax ก็คือ split period ที่จะมีเซอร์ชาร์จออกมาแล้วก็คีย์บวกคอสเข้าไปบวกเข้าไปเลย
Okay, so I would suggest you to put that inside the room rate instead of using extra.